Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2, Wings of Liberty. I'm the Mysterious JG. Last time we met a new special friend, Tosh, a crazy Jamaican ex-renegade space ghost. I said space because I realized he's not really from Jamaica, he's from like the Caportal sector, but then I realized he's space ghost. So yeah, he's a space ghost. He hates Manx, but he has a shady past, so we're not really sure if we can trust him. Just like our friend Tygus Findlay. He was released from prison by Minx. We're not sure if we can trust him. At this rate, the only person... It's become obvious to me now, clearly, Matt Horner's going to betray us, because he's the only one who hasn't been set up as someone who's going to betray us. So, or maybe that doctor, nice lady, will betray us. Either way, let's see what's going on.
Donnie Vermillion, UNN, your first, last, and only stop for the truth. Tonight, our own Kate Lockwell uncovers a secret shadow war, waged by our brave Dominion ghosts against a ruthless hidden enemy.
Thanks, Donnie. I'm talking live with a specialist in the Dominion.
Wow, she just dropped some serious curse words on him.
I understand that you and your comrades have been against a group of... What can you tell us about that?
Well, Kate, I'm not allowed to say much. But I can tell you that his allies will not. We expect them very soon.
I think we'll all sleep a little better tonight, knowing our Dominion forces are watching over us. For UNN, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
We'll all sleep a little better knowing. So that was kind of the joke there.
Well, I'd left this behind on Marsar.
Okay, it's the same thing.
I'm getting too damn old for this. You ever heard of a guy named Gabriel Tosh?
Only rumors. Way I hear it, he was mixed up in some covert
Rumor has it he's a made-up new character in this game.
Produce some real scary badasses. Word was, Tosh snapped and went rogue. I'd play it real cool with that kind. He'd cut your throat soon as look at you.
I've dealt with rogue ghosts before. It's the one still working for Manx I got a problem with.
I've dealt with rogue ghosts before. They tend to take over the Zerg and kill billions. And then, I want to sex and love.
Lots of folks ready to fight.
For the right price. Okay, we did not have fancy Reaper mercenaries. I was kind of expecting we would. Alright, let's go to the Armory. Reapers do not appear to pop up here either.
Now we got pirates on the ship. Kaczynski, better take an inventory.
Now we got pirates on the ship. What's next? Zombies, ninjas, skateboarding dinosaurs. Robots. So these guys can gain range and do extra damage to light armor. Or they can get cluster bombs, which I thought they were supposed to have anyway. Oh, these are anti-personnel. They had anti-building bombs of some kind. Please note that Enlightened Dynamics assumes no liability for death due to friendly fire. That actually does look useful, but I almost never use Reapers, so forget it. Missile turrets, on the other hand, can be very useful in certain missions, especially when you're fighting against the Zerg and their flyers. Titanium housing. Enlightened Dynamics has developed new titanium housing for the missile turret. Early adopters have found the housing to be noticeably tougher than the original, allowing missile turrets to absorb more punishment before falling. This is a big one right here. Missile turrets gain a second attack. Second attack does area damage. Hellstorm batteries are an additional weapon that can be fitted to your missile turrets. Each battery fires several small missiles. They accompany the standard missile attack. Saturate the target area on impact. Hellstorm batteries are great ways to welcome swarms of enemy flyers to your base, so don't disappoint. Yeah, this is definitely worthwhile. If we're going to use these things against swarms of mutalisks, you want this. Let's go to the laboratory, see if we got... I don't think we got enough Zerg tech for a new Zerg upgrade, but... Close though. We'll have to choose between Planetary Fortress and British turret soon enough. Let's chat with the good doctor.
Just out of curiosity, I did some tests on the minerals from Redstone. I thought you should know I found trace quantities of Jorium, a rare crystal with very unique properties.
I'm all ears, Doc. What kind of properties?
What makes you
Jorium resonates at the same frequency as certain brain waves. It's been theorized that it could be used to stimulate brain activity or even produce psionic abilities in human subjects.
What the hell does Tosh want that for?
Because he's like evil? I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Have you seen my stapler? Little hint?
Yeah. Hilarious. Protoss crystal sample recovered by Rainer's Raiders. I placed the crystals in a saline solution for storage. Sensitivity increased 553% in the last 12 hours. Where does it get energy or raw material for that? I have a terrible suspicion that it's connected to the ship somehow. If Swan suspects, he'll drop it out of the airlock, and that would be a tragedy. This sample could lead to a huge breakthrough for the Raiders. I have just have to be careful, and if there's any sign that it will harm the Hyperion, I'll destroy the crystal myself. Fair enough. Let's head to the bridge, I guess. I thought we were going to get to chat with Tosh. Oh, never mind, he's hanging out over here.
Ah, he is the man. We make a good team, me and you.
Why are you here, Tosh? Our business is done unless you got something else for me.
Yeah, I got another job for us on a world called Belsheir. Interested?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
Lots of evil
Piracy ain't
psychics,
exactly my chosen
ghost
path.
power.
Everyone knows Jim Raynor wants to put the hurt on Mengsk. I can help you with that. I can help you big time.
I'll think about it. For the time being, welcome aboard the Hyperion. We'll talk later.
Gabriel Tosh, Sins of the Father. Yeah, I was trying to think of a Sins of the Father joke, but the big tragedy there being that I realized only after I finished watching Zerfall's selfie of it that Tim Curry did one of the voices, like the main character's voice, and I didn't get to hear him. It's tragic. But yeah, he would be more the voodoo murdering villain than the hero from that particular game.
Time for a bold, unstoppable plan.
Time for a bold, unstoppable barbecue sauce.
You might want to talk to our new guest. Maybe ask him to leave my bridge.
You know, if he is supposed to be our player character from Starflight, he's kind of a weenie. Starcraft, I should say. Our player character from Starflight is, of course, Seymour Guado. So we can do Belsheir, Meinhof, Tarsonis. I have this vague notion that you're supposed to do them. They appear in from left to right in terms of difficulty. Tarsonis we haven't seen before. Let's check it out.
We've received reports of a new Dominion salvage operation on Tarsonis. They're running a large number of supply trains with minimal security. If we intercept the trains and liberate their contents before they can be shipped off-world, we could make a serious profit.
This is the first of the Matt Horner missions. He leads the missions where you're actually fighting against Mengsk. Without giving away too much of the plot, you get to a point where you stop having new missions to do against Mengsk, but you haven't actually overthrown Mengsk. So I like to kind of do them sort of towards the end, just because it makes it logical to me that the story events take over and other things distract you, and you don't just stop fighting Mengsk for no real reason. And that's the idea that you're saving up money to use on these. This I also remember as being one of the tougher missions. This is a mission where I have a real hard time doing the bonus objectives because I keep winning the main mission before I can figure out all the places I'm supposed to go. So let's check out Belsheir. Ooh, that sounds like one where we're going to get Protoss research, and we need some more of that so we can finally get some Protoss tech.
There's a rare gas on Belsheir, the Protoss skull, the breath of creation. They think it'd be a gift from their gods. We call it Terrazine, and it'd be worth a fortune to the right bidder. Of course those Protoss will kill us if they catch us on their holy ground. Or at least they'll try.
Okay, so we can get the our good friend the Goliath from Starcraft 1. I don't think you can build Goliath in the multiplayer game, so I think this is just a special, you know, funsy unit that you can have in the single-player campaign only. We get the Hellion, which I don't really care for, and we get the Diamondback, which I don't care for either. So let's get ourselves Goliath. I probably won't use them, but what the hell. Welcome to the jungle, baby. You're gonna
Much
die.
prettier than Redstone.
Wow, nice butt there, Tosh. Looking good.
I don't much like fighting Protoss if I can avoid it.
I love fighting the Zerg though. It's awesome.
Protoss. Fanatics call the Tal Darim. They believe the Terrazine is sacred. A gift from the Xel'Naga.
If these Tal Darim bring in their air power, they're gonna hammer us. Swan, get the Goliath schematics loaded at the factory. If their anti-air missiles are still any good, we might just pull this off.
All right, cowboy.
Hey,
I'll get the Goliath schematics loaded so we can build more.
Okay, I'm not gonna do what you told me to do.
See those altars? Tal Darim mystics set him up to collect the Terrazine. We just need to grab it.
Well, our SCVs will be able to haul the Terrazine. We just gotta keep them protected. With any luck, we can pick up what we need before the Tal Darim find us. All right, let's get to it.
Okay. This is another one where they have a huge base, which you can take out, but you don't have to. We're going to have several missions fighting these Teldarine guys. They're religious zealots and fanatics, as Tosh says, which basically means they have a different religion from us. But, if I'm only going to wipe out their base in its entirety once and get the special message you get from Matt Horner every time you wipe them out, probably the easiest here, so we might as well do it now.
Big job.
Shadow.
So,
Here are the coordinates for the Terrazine sites, brother. These should make our lives a little easier.
Our SCVs can pick up Terrazine canisters and move them. It'll take them a while to disconnect the canister, so make sure you watch out for them.
yeah, so this is one where you gotta go accompany SCVs on little, like, kind of mining mission type of thing. The Tal'Darim base is way up in the north. They will attempt to shut them down. You get special accomplishment, whatever, if you don't let them shut down any. But I've already done that before and I really don't care too much about it.
By the numbers, boys. Huh?
Our focus here is very much supposed to be on
SCV ready.
fighting air power, so
SCV ready.
I'm going to put Marines in. I'm not going to worry too much about Marauders in this one.
What's going on?
Oh,
SCV ready.
Go ahead, TechCom.
all we can build with this thing right now is Goliaths. We haven't unlocked any of the other unit types that you build with this particular thing.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
But Goliath, I might just build a ton of Goliaths in this one eventually. They're certainly more resilient than, they're expensive, but they're more resilient than Marines. Not building anything else without getting some supply depots going.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. Ah! It's near me. This better be good.
Additional supply depots required. Incoming transmission.
Fuck you, Terrans.
This land was sacred to the Tal'Darim before Terrans ever reached the stars.
This land was made for you and me.
You must
Well,
depart
for me, not for you.
immediately.
Hold on now. We just need some of this gas here, and we'll be long gone before you know it.
No. You shall not defile the breath of creation.
You shall not
Tal'Darim
pass.
Execute all those who would desecrate our altars.
Wow, what a jerk.
The
The Protoss are mobilizing, sir. Looks like they're gonna go after our SCVs when we harvest the terrazine. I suggest we only harvest one side at a time and run with a heavy escort.
SCV ready. You got it.
That's it, we defeated that one guy who apparently called us up to tell us we were gonna die. So now we're gonna be fine.
Big job. SCV ready.
I've already told you I'm gonna try and wipe out their base. This is a pretty big pain in the butt, though.
Will do.
I'd never attempted to wipe out the Zerg base on that first mission there before, but uh-oh.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a terrazine altar.
Wonderful. The Tal'Darim are sealing off the terrazine altar so we can't get at them. If they keep it up, we won't be able to collect enough.
Hopefully we've got enough firepower with these starting Goliaths to deal with this. There we go.
Affirmative.
Can I build an armory to...
What's going on?
Oh good, I do get to build an armory. Armory will improve the Goliaths, and since I probably won't be using them much in the future, it might be fun to play with Goliaths a bit in
In
this
the
mission.
rear with the gear. Huh? We hear you.
They are expensive, though. I need to get a full complement of dudes working this base.
Not enough minerals.
I'm allowed in this particular one. I think there are expansion bases I can use. Sadly, I don't have something similar to a medic, at least not at this point, that can go around repairing mechanical units in the field.
Roger. SCV ready.
Comlink online.
Ah! You scared me.
I'm gonna bother the 4 pigs right this second.
Ready.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, I basically just want to be sucking minerals as fast as I can. At this point,
ready. In the rear with the gear.
Might eventually need to make more than one, if I really am going to go with Goliath, which might turn out to be a mistake, I probably want to get another factory going. What are they doing?
Go ahead, TACOM.
8 armor versus armor to 16.
SCV ready.
2 attacks, 18 damage versus ground targets. They're better against air than they are against ground, of course.
Base is under attack. Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a terrazine altar.
SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Assistance required.
SCV ready. Yep.
And Jeffrey Schroeder's online. No.
Upgrade complete.
It didn't really occur to me that I was going to have the names of people online who do not have anything to do with my Let's Playing would be showing up.
Target designated.
Target running.
Goliath online.
Hold on, folks. Sorry about that, folks. I hope I remember to edit that out. I don't know, some guy going door to door giving out newspapers from his school, and kind of obnoxious about it because I didn't want one, and I wasn't gonna. I guess I should have done the polite. Oh yeah, I'll take one. Please go away now. I take your newspaper, leave. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take one if I don't want one. And it's like, you don't really want newspapers. You don't read newspapers, and like, just Leave me alone. I'm like in sweats. I'm obviously, I don't know. Actually, looking at myself in the mirror, I look like I'm all hungover because I didn't shave this morning and I'm in sweats. But yeah, just hope I remember to edit this out. I'm a little irritated, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I need to get some more Goliaths built. I need to start building them toot sweet, actually, because
what's going on?
and that also means that I'll need to send units out to repair the Goliaths periodically, probably.
Bad news?
Comment online. Goliath.
It's like you don't know what newspapers are. Like, yeah, I know what newspapers are. That's not the issue here. The issue here is that I'm not interested in your newspaper.
Go ahead. We hear you.
Go ahead, Tacom.
Upgrade complete.
Sigh. Okay.
Goliath online.
In the rear with the gear.
Add-on
I'm
complete.
going to start increasing our capacity for these things again.
SCV ready. Huh? Yo.
So obviously we want to go up to get this thing, and I'm not really interested in harvesting these things at all, because you're in a race to harvest 7 before they can block 7 off, leaving fewer than 7 for you to harvest. But no, since I've decided I'm going to wipe them off the map,
Add-on complete.
kind of don't matter.
SCV
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Systems functional.
Yeah, but Marines with medics might be a smarter way to do this. These guys are expensive. But hey, you know, we might never get another chance to play with these guys. Just looking up close and personal. And then stop for no real reason. They are great against air, though.
Locked on target. Goliath online. Goliath online.
We need to kill him because he's about to finish. There we are. Oh, there's still a guy here. Get over here and get some guy around to repair them.
Go ahead. Big job, huh? Bad news? Woohoo! Oh. Ah! You scared me!
Yeah, I almost got wiped down. Have a nice big army of Goliaths when this is all said and done, though.
Go ahead, Tacom.
Go ahead, Tacom. Yeah, go ahead,
Upgrade
Tacom.
complete.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So they're as upgraded as they're gonna get.
Channel open.
Is that guy still repairing them?
Goliath online.
It's your dime.
Comlink online.
As you can see, there's another base up here that we're gonna take over. That'll be cool.
SCV ready.
think anybody can attack from this direction. Oh, I think they're getting ready to block another one off. I saw some movement.
Systems functional.
Yep.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Yep. Yep, they are sealing off an altar, alright. Yep. Oh, there's an attack coming towards my base, too.
Base is under attack.
Those are void raids. Void raids are really bad news.
Goliath online. Confirmed.
I think I'll go ahead and wipe this base out with these guys, even though they haven't been fully repaired. Or, you know, repaired.
Assistance required.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? Not only microing them like I'm supposed to, but
Bad news. Move it.
so I'll have this base to work with.
Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete.
After I take over all their other... After I mine this one to death. My starting base, after it's completely mined out, I'll have something else to work with.
Woohoo! Overtime.
Channel open. Systems functional. Goliath online.
Go ahead.
Get number... I hotkeyed a guy to come up here, so...
Goliath online.
Might as well have the SCV head over there and help out.
In the rear with the gear. Yes, sir.
Get up to 150, come on. Gas is pretty much never going to run out at this rate. That was like I was waiting for them, that's pretty cool.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big job, huh? We hear you.
Go ahead, .com. Goliath online. Navcom locked.
Automatic. Oh, he probably was already repairing it, and I just interfered with that.
Goliath online.
It's pretty sweet, huh? Goliath being online.
I'm going.
Assistance required. Channel open.
So I guess we could keep making our way up this way. We'll eventually find their base. I think it's right through here, or... I don't remember which is the way. There's more than one entrance. And they're all really heavily guarded.
Assistance required.
Sure thing. In the rear with the gear. That's a negatory. It's blocked.
Thank goodness these things can burrow.
Yep.
I'd be a lot more careful if they didn't.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, I'm in their base. They're killing all my dudes. I probably want to back off.
Huh?
Assistance required.
Uh-huh.
Comlink online.
Go ahead. Roger.
Goliath online.
I'm going.
Systems functional. Shadow over. Comlink online. Target designated.
Target renegade.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
I received that.
I'll leave this big group of 20 over here and
Goliath.
Not enough minerals.
Assistance required.
sorry, buddy. I'm managing my
not enough
building
minerals.
stuff.
Ah! You scared me! Bad news? Sure thing. What's going on?
Go ahead, TACCOM.
Huh?
Goliath online.
Yeah, whatever.
I always like to have all three of them queued up for some bizarre reason. Sure would be nice to have some kind of air units in this particular mission.
Mineral field depleted.
Go ahead, TACCOM. Systems functional. Goliath online. Comlink online. Acknowledged.
So yeah, I think we got this one. We only found one of the researchy things, though. We definitely don't want to finish off the last of their buildings when we do attack without finding the last researchy thing.
Mineral field depleted.
And the mineral fields are starting to deplete. But we can move this command center once we've drained this place dry.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Goliath online. Channel open. Affirmative. Go ahead, TACCOM.
In the rear with the gear.
Mineral field depleted.
Here was a group that was coming out to block a Vespian thing, probably.
Comlink online.
Finally, time. I think it's time. Let's go.
Assistance required.
Need to get them, as many of them in here as possible so they actually have a chance to do something. Otherwise, you just have them all. Yeah. Oh, this would be a great thing to get rid of. This is where their air power is all coming from.
Shadow open.
So this is the best Goliath mission ever for you Goliath fans.
Minerals.
Assistance required.
Move it!
These things are still functional. Oh well, not for long.
Assistance required.
As you can see, they got a significantly bigger and more involved base than we do.
Go ahead. Goliath online. Assistance required. Conflict online.
Don't want to get in that point where half of my stuff is idle.
Assistance required. Systems functional. Go ahead.
Mineral field depleted.
Conflict online. Goliath online. Go ahead. Channel open. Conflict online. Systems functional. Channel open. Goliath online.
Try to take out the, yeah.
Systems functional. Systems required. Goliath online. Go ahead.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's save in case we accidentally win the mission outright, because we want to make sure we get those bonus objectives.
Systems required.
Mineral
There's a
field
lot
depleted.
left in this base, more than I realized.
Systems required. Weapons hot. Systems required.
Oh, I didn't realize there was still a,
Systems required. Channel open.
You guys are trying to shut down this Vespene geyser, huh? Or not geyser, but Breath of Life, whatever the hell it's called. Well, here would be the other entrance. I don't know if I want to rush it right now.
Systems required. Weapons hot. Conflict online.
Big job, huh?
I guess he can start gathering tetrazine. I believe we've wiped them out.
Go ahead. I'm
Supposed
going.
to gather 7.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Who's attacking it? Oh, son of a bitch. They're actually... Oh, they've got a couple places where they actually guard it. The forces that have been
Well,
were sitting there since before we even got started. Wait, I don't need to gather the tetrazine though. What am I doing if I, Yeah, there's actually no reason to gather the tetrazine. I win this map if I wipe them out. If I destroy all of their buildings, I win the map.
Bold move, Mr. Reyna. Collecting terrazine from 2 places at once.
You got some balls, Murdoch.
Sure, it's gonna be harder to keep the Tal'Darim off our backs. But the quicker we're done here, the sooner we can get off this rock.
Assistance required.
Can they produce stuff with this building?
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing
You
off
freaking
the
kidding?
altar.
You don't have anybody with you now. It's just a matter of the guys who got left behind up here, hiding behind the minerals, are now trying to...
I've got the first canister on hook, sir. I'll take it to the nearest command center.
Yep, you're not going to be able to do this.
In the rear with the gear.
Shadow. Systems function.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Good job. That's the first canister filled.
Agent. Weapons on. Target designated.
So we'll go ahead and finish the bonus objectives.
Mineral field
Then we'll
completed.
take care of this little line of... We got a couple of cannons blocking that one. We got any new, yeah, this only can support 3 workers, and now we got 22 working it.
Bad news? Ah! You scared me! Big job. Go ahead.
Anybody queued up here? No, everybody, pretty much got given some work.
Not enough minerals.
Comlink online. Go ahead, TACOM.
So a big stomping army of Goliaths was eventually able to get her done. And there's probably cool things you can do with changing the angle too. I don't know how they work. Oh look, and there's different stuff painted up on different Goliaths. It's pretty cool.
Exhausted.
Some of them had yellow, like flames. Some of them just had red or something.
Goliath online.
So destroy their buildings, and we win. Wow, they still got stuff coming after us. Where are they building this? Did I miss a? That's Vespine gas. They must. I left some of their probes alive. They must be starting to rebuild.
What's going on?
Spawn.
Yeah.
Goliath online.
Don't got a lot of need for this, but
Unacceptable landing zone.
we'll go ahead.
Shadow open. Acknowledge these two.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar.
Locked on target.
This is annoying. It's gonna pull me away from my damn mission objective
Systems
of
function.
killing them all ever.
Goliath online.
Well, I guess we don't need
Go
all of you
ahead,
guys
TACOM.
down there for that.
Systems function.
It wasn't a game, it was a slaughter.
Confirmed.
We got one last, no, there's another one down here. Unpowered photon cannons. Can't leave them behind or they'll start spawning units to kill us somehow. I don't get really.
Huh? I'm going.
Tal'Darim just can't stand up to our firepower. They're in full retreat. Well done, sir.
Yep.
last canister. I think we've outstayed our welcome, boys.
Better get out of here before the Tal'Darim that we've wiped out completely come make us pay for this. Yep, so another mission, you're not really supposed to wipe them out. They give you a lot of missions where you're supposed to accomplish some other objective while sort of defending yourself. And yeah, best defense, good offense. On hard mode, I probably wouldn't have been able to pull that off. I would have had to do what you're supposed to do, which is to have enough armies out there that you can protect your SCVs, gather the gas whatevers, and stop them from shutting them off. But we stopped 8 sealing attempts. We lost 2 SCVs. They didn't get to seal anything. Your special achievements are to win, to prevent them from killing an SCV in the mission, which I didn't do this time because I sent some out completely unoccupied after I took out their base and then remembered, oh, they've got forces they start out with on the map, guarding some of those. And then had we played on hard, we could have attempted to get something from stopping them from capping any of them, but we didn't play on hard, so we didn't even have that opportunity. We did pull that objective off, but it wasn't on hard mode, so it doesn't count. So, and now we are even better friends with Gabriel Tosh. Our Gabriel Tosh affinity has gone up, and I just need to make sure that I remember on this mission, I've got to go through and cut out where somebody knocked on my door and, you know, when I didn't want their free newspaper they were handing out, asked, do you know what newspapers are?
Sir, I received an encrypted transmission from an untraceable source. It claims that Tosh here was part of a classified operation called Project Shadowblade.
Well, yeah.
They used Jorium and Terrazine to enhance ghost powers.
It's true. We are called Spectres. Next generation ghosts.
And you were gonna tell me all this when?
We all have our secrets, Mr. Rena. Doesn't mean I'm any threat to you.
Maybe not. But whoever sent this
message,
message,
did you know, Rena, that you're actually from Germany and not some kind of
any way to verify the
voodoo hunter guy?
No, sir. But it does end with,
you're Gabriel
I'll be in touch soon.
It's Minsk, trying to turn us against each other. Don't let him.
I'll let it lie for now. At least till I find out who sent this transmission. But I'll be keeping an eye on you, Tosh.
You can try.
Come on, man. We're supposed to be buddies. You got a friend in Tosh. You got a friend in Tosh. He might be, well, I said he was Jamaican, but he's obviously doing like booty stuff, so maybe he's supposed to be Haitian. Either way, ooh, new Protoss research stuff. So we'll play with that next time, folks, but for right now, we're going to call it a video. When we come back, it's tempting to finish the Gabriel Tosh plotline now that we've gotten into it, but I have been kind of keeping all the plot lines open simultaneously. I don't know, folks. The next video, we'll definitely do something. And my next move has to make sure that I process these videos out of order, so that I process this one now and remember to get rid of me going to answer the door. Mysterious JG here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you around next time. Bye-bye, friends.